folks. We're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. On the visiting sideline, a look at the head coach of the 49ers. These guys are lowly 2-4 over the last 6 weeks. On the other side, the head coach of the Rams. These guys all ready to go here on Christmas Eve. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kate Scott along with Brock Hewer, and that is punter Ethan Evans all set down there. And here we go on EA Sports. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant.
It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Rams get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock. But that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd. Especially as a quarterback, it's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And we only saw this group for one snap to start the game, Brock. So hopefully we get a longer look at them this time.
You know, Kate, in a lot of ways, it may even be easier to shake that first one off. They're barely on the field. Yeah. So it's really a second chance to write the opening series you wanted.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here that have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards. Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
On 3rd down, Purdy gets himself free. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Rams and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They'll run here on first down. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going to try and throw it here. Into traffic, complete. It's a small gain up to the 38. Dax Hill up for the stop. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Nakua here, he's got it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
First down, play action. Nakua's got it again. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's got it near the 10. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. There he is on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. They're throwing it. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Setting up the screen. And this one doesn't go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams pull that in front for their 13-zip. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. When you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Powell now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And
long, they're going to throw. Galloping inside the 40. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Extra point up and good for Bass. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 7.
Bass now to kick this away.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They go play action on first down. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Bernardo Green on the coverage.
To the air on third and long. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The 49ers send Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He's on target. Watkins. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
It's a
big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
49er first down.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. The catch is made near the edge. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
In the red zone on first. And I'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Purdy gets this from the pistol.
At the Rams, 19.
Got near the goal line. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That's 1 quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. To throw again, it's Purdy. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Leads to second and goal.
Sending the tight end in motion left. McCaffrey can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. The large team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Now come out throwing. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Let's see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The 49ers and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. 1st down throw by Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stride. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And a 49er 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Play action now with Purdy. He's going deep this time. On it, he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun is Purdy. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down, San Francisco.
Sign quarterback run here. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. Purdy throwing here. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Hits him on the out route. And somebody... Now we're going to get a challenge. The Rams not pleased with that last call.
Previous play is under review.
And we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They're going play action. Finds him on the crossing run. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and
Dive play straight ahead. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
He's going to keep this one. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Rams, 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
47-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Complete out to the right. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He takes off with it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Keeps it on the option.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive run who contained a play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
Ryan's gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
I'll throw it. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Rams, 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
31-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brought down behind the line.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Incomplete. Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Air it out on 3rd. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The kick by Patterson is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Play action now. Purdy. just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 22
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
49ers.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Now a give. It's McCaffrey heading right. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So Reed the give to McCaffrey. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. It's scooped up by the Rams. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds him on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They'll throw it here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Dropping back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got first down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
Sticking to the air here. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. He'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The kick by Patterson is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He'll throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our look at the NFL starts now. In the Steel City, it's the Steelers at home to take on the New England Patriots. And this is the man at quarterback for the Patriots. He's going to do it himself. Touchdown. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And this is Caleb Williams.
Pass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back to the 27. The Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He's brought down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Dumped off to his running back. Makes the tackle. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. QB sneak coming. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
38-yard line.
1st down. Play action. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time.
Incomplete.
And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
1st down.
Running it now out of the gun. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, they'll run. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's stopped. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Finds him over the middle. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
He tries to sneak it. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's good for our Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Back-to-back carries here. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Here's a throw. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Puka-Nuku, a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. 49ers to the line. First and 10. On the ground to begin the drive to McCaffrey. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
A gain of 16 yards. First down San Francisco.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. First down throw by Purdy. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's down to almost, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And a 49er first down.
On the gun is Purdy. Good trouble now when the ball is out. And it looks like that'll be Rams football.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
The Rams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his workload hasn't been limited to the backfield. As you get a look at the NFL's best receiving backs this season, you can see he is right there in the top 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught out left. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw here. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Second down pass.
That was pretty cool right there. That is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
He puts him there under it, deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
On the play. That's good for a Rams first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
Intended for
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
They are throwing it again. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. He'll try to do it himself. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
No gain on the play.
They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it. It's a real tip of the cap to the defense to get that stop.
And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
Well, that was a terrific play by the front 7 to get that stop. They really had to crowd the middle and get the bodies in there to keep the big guy from powering over for a first down.
The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. Jukes away from one. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
The 11-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down San Francisco.
On the counter, McCaffrey. He's going to line up in the red for this play. Back at the 8. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. A couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back.
They'll go play action. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21.
34. 49ers 13.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So here come the 49ers on offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, while this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate, this drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Purdy on first down. The right side is caught by Jennings. He'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
First down, 49ers.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Avoiding pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break. They finally get him to the ground.
Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long, Purdy. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets, and that brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
The Rams headed out to the field now. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
It's Hunter on second down. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
Leonardo Green on the tackle. It's a gain of 4.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Bring the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Taken down at the 11.
Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
Setting up to throw. Brought in. And this one does not go far.
Caught by number 10.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
37.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. So first and 10 now from the 30. Purdy setting up that play action. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Rams are going to take over after the interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The Rams set to go on offense once more. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. There's a dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Another carry for him. To the house. Touchdown, LA! The Rams keep running away with this.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams continue piling on to this lead.
49ers 13.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Powell now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Desperation time here. Ayuk makes the catch. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
And the 49er.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yards.
He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First carry here for Jordan James. Up on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. There he is on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. 49ers trying to do some window dressing. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Purdy throwing here on 1st. He's got Ayuk on that slant. He's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out.
Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. Christian McCaffrey the touchdown. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. On first down, they'll run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 40-yard line.
I'm going to pass it here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Complete to number 9. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 10.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.